Gambare J-League.
Welcome to the J-League Season Review. A total of 306 matches were played by 18 teams. And after 855 shots hit the target, Sanfrecce Hiroshima were crowned Kings of Japan.
Gambare J-League.
The 2012 season began on the 10th of March. Vegalta Sendai kicked off the campaign at home against seven-time league champions Kashima Antlers. One goal settled the issue, and it came on 62 minutes. Taikai Uemoto with the goal as Vegalta got off to a winning start. The highest scoring match of the round was in Osaka, as Vissel made the trip to the Expo 70 commemorative stadium and defeated Gamba 3-2. Captain Yoshito Okubo notching a brace for the visitors. That result meant Vissel took top spot after round one by virtue of a greater number of goals scored. But there's still plenty of football left to be played. Vegalta's mission in round two was a trip to the Nissan Stadium, where they faced Yokohama F. Marinos. Shingo Akamine put the visitors ahead on 43 minutes. That's how it stayed until added time, as the home side conceded a needless foul in the box. The keeper was complaining, but the decision was right. Yoshiaki Ota scored a second, 2-0 to Vegalta Sendai. That result sent Vegalta to the top of J1. Only 3 other teams had a 100% start to the season after 2 rounds. Vegalta continued their winning ways in rounds 3 and 4. Round 5 saw the Sendai outfit dropping points for the first time as they drew against Jubilo Iwata at home. Vegalta's tally of 13 points meant they still led the way at the top, opening a 1-point lead over Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Round 6 saw Vegalta Sendai making the journey to the Hitachi Stadium, home to the reigning league champions Kashiwa Reysol. They got off to a great start with Naoki Sugai scoring after just 2 minutes. That's how it stayed until the end of the first half. The champions responded after the interval and equalised on 55 minutes. Leandro, the goal scorer. But the lead lasted barely a minute. As the visitors restored their advantage. Kunimitsu Sekiguchi with the goal to make it 2-1 to Vegalta. Reysol weren't giving up. And on 66 minutes, they got their second. Leandro levelling matters for the second time in the match. Vegalta kept up the challenge. And in the 78th minute, they scored again. Shingo Akamine making it 3-2 to Vegalta and ensured the visitors took the 3 points. At the end of round 6, Vigalta opened up a 3-point lead at the top, but only 4 points separated top from 5th. Top and 5th squared off in round 7. Vigalta were the hosts, and they meant business. They took the lead just before the halftime whistle through Shingo Akamine. Kunimitsu Sekiguchi then doubled their advantage in the 58th minute. Yoshiaki Ota then got in on the act. As he made it 3-0 after 76 minutes. Jiro Kamata then got a 4th 9 minutes later to make it 4-0 the final score, Vigalta registering their biggest win of the season yet in J1. Rounds 8 and 9 saw Vigalta on the road, where they managed 4 points out of a possible 6. So after 9 rounds, Vigalta Sendai sat on top of the J1 Summit. They were still unbeaten and had opened up a 5-point lead over their nearest rivals, Shimizu S-Pulse. The top 2 went head-to-head in round 10 on May the 6th. The Urtex Stadium was the stage for S-Pulse to do what no team had done in the previous 9 rounds, to defeat Vigalta. Genki Ome scored first, 1-0 after 40 minutes to S-Pulse. Vigalta tried to get back into the contest, but to no avail. S-Pulse the winners in the end, as Afshin Godby's Chargers became the first team to defeat Vigalta in J1 this season. Despite the defeat, Vigalta was still on top, but S-Pulse slashed their lead down to just 2 points. Vigalta drew against Gamba Osaka in the following round away from home. Round 12 saw the league leaders taking on 2010 champions Nagoya Grampus. And Vigalta returned to their scintillating best once more. Ryang Yong-gi got the opening goal on 38 minutes. They got another just before the break, thanks to an own goal. Vigalta continued to dictate matters. And on 87 minutes, they scored again. Wilson making it 3-0. The contest was effectively over, but Vigalta weren't done yet. Naoki Sugai putting his name on the score sheet right on 90 minutes as Vigalta demolished Grampus 4-0. So after 12 rounds, Vigalta still kept pole position on 27 points, enjoying a 5-point cushion over second place Sanfrecce Hiroshima. The league leaders then made the trip to the Todoroki Stadium to face Kawasaki Frontale. Frontale fired the first salvo and took the lead through Yu Kobayashi. "1-0 after 20 minutes. Vigalta didn't take long to respond. Shingo Tomita with the equaliser, one apiece after 24 minutes. That was also the halftime score. Vegalta were livelier after the break. And they took the lead for the first time in the contest. Wilson making it 2-1 on 54 minutes. Frontale weren't out of the reckoning yet. And in the 61st minute, they levelled matters. Kyohei Noborizato making it 2-2 now. A draw was on the cards, but Frontale had other ideas. And in added time, they scored again. Takuro Yajima scoring the winner as Frontale condemned Vegalta to their second defeat in the league. Frontale 3, Vegalta 2, the final score. Sanfrecce Hiroshima's win over Consadole Sapporo meant Vegalta's lead was cut to just 2 points after 13 rounds. The title race was shaping up to be a keen contest, with only 5 points separating the top 5 teams. Vegalta bounced back in round 14 as they swept aside Consadole Sapporo at home. A goalless draw in Saitama followed in round 15 against Urawa Reds. Sanfrecce also managed 4 points from rounds 14 and 15. That meant Vegalta preserved their 2-point lead at the top of the standings. The top two went head-to-head in round 16. Victory for Sanfrecce would mean they would take over leadership of J1. Vegalta were keen to extend their lead at the top. And got going after 11 minutes. Wilson with the goal, just the start the partisan crowd were looking for. The moment Sanfrecce were looking for came just before the break. Sato, the league's top scorer, got arguably his most important goal yet of the season. The captain notching his 12th league goal to make it 1-1. Sanfrecce kept up the momentum after the interval. And on 65 minutes, they scored. Koji Morisaki with the goal as Sanfrecce took the lead. 2-1 now. But the advantage lasted only 14 minutes. Vegalta got their second of the night as Wilson capitalised on a defensive lapse. 2-2. Sanfrecce could have snatched it at the end. Only for the crossbar to intervene. Two-2, the final score. That result meant Vegalta still maintained their grip at the top of J1. Defending champions Kashiwa Reysol moved up to 4th, while only 5 points separated the top 5 teams. Round 17 saw Sanfrecce Hiroshima taking on Jubilo Iwata at home. Sanfrecce knew a win for them would mean they would top the standings, especially if Vegalta lost. After a goalless first half, it was Sanfrecce that struck first. Koji Nakajima with the goal on 77 minutes. Jubilo tried to respond. Keeper Shusaku Nishikawa preserved the home side's lead. Sanfrecce then made sure of the 3 points in added time. Koji Morisaki doubling their advantage as Sanfrecce notched their 10th league win of the season. League leaders Vegalta Sendai travelled to Kobe to take on Vissel. Vissel were on a 3-match winning streak, but Vegalta were keen to hold that run. The visitors settled first and took the lead on 19 minutes. Ryang Yong-gi with the assist and Shingo Akamine with the goal. 1-0 to Vegalta Sendai. Hideo Hashimoto tried his luck for Vissel on the half-hour mark. Only for the crossbar to deny him. Vissel tried to level matters in the second half. But just couldn't do it. In the end, Akamine's first half goal was enough for Vegalta to get the 3 points. No change with the top two at the end of round 17. Vegalta still enjoyed a 2-point cushion over Sanfrecce, while Urawa Reds moved up to third. Nagoya Grampus took 4th spot, while FC Tokyo were in 5th. Second place Sanfrecce faced off with Kawasaki Frontale in round 18 at home. It was a dream start for the hosts as they took the lead inside just 2 minutes through Kohei Shimizu. Captain Hisato Sato then pitched in with his effort, doubling Sanfrecce's advantage on 15 minutes. The skipper then netted his brace just 4 minutes later. A 3-0 triumph, and Vegalta drawing against Nagoya saw the Hiroshima club claim the summit for the first time, and then it was Sanfrecce in focus for the title run. A 2-2 result against Kashima Antlers in round 19 was enough for Sanfrecce to maintain league leadership by virtue of more goals scored. Sanfrecce's next hurdle, a home clash against Shimizu S-Pulse. The Hiroshima outfit were first off the block, with Sato on the money just 2 minutes into the game. But S-Pulse struck back as they scored twice in the last 10 minutes, handing Sanfrecce their 5th defeat of the season. Vegalta's draw against Yokohama F. Marinos saw the Sendai club reclaim top spot with a single-point advantage. Only 6 separated the top 5 teams. Sanfrecce were back to winning ways in the following round against Omiya Ardija in Saitama. In total, the Hiroshima club managed 7 points out of a possible 12 from rounds 21 to 24. With 10 rounds left in the season, Vegalta led the way by a single point. The top 3 sides were now separated by just 3 points. 1 and 2 locked horns in round 25 at the Big Arch Stadium. Sanfrecce knew a win here would send them back to the J1 summit. After a goalless first half, it was Sanfrecce who drew first blood. Kazuyuki Morisaki finding a way past keeper Hayashi to make it 1-0 in the 48th minute. Shingo Akamine then pulled Vegalta level on 70 minutes with a clinical finish. One all. Sanfrecce restored their lead in the 78th minute. Hayashi had the first shot covered, but was helpless against Yojiro Takahagi. 2-1 the final score then in Hiroshima. The win saw Sanfrecce right back to the top on 47 points, with a 2-point cushion over Vegalta. Only 2 separated the top 3 teams. Sanfrecce stayed on course for the title as they managed 7 points out of a possible 9 from their next 3 matches, getting the better of Grampus, Sagan and staying undefeated at Yokohama. So here's how things shaped up after 28 rounds. Sanfrecce on pole position, extending their lead to 3 points over the rest of the chasing pack. Round 29 saw Sanfrecce take on defending champions Kashiwa Reysol in Hiroshima. The Sun Kings took the lead just before the break through Kwion Han-jin. 1-0 Reysol. Sanfrecce were back in the game early in the second half, thanks to Koji Murasaki. 1-1 then after 52 minutes. A draw loomed ahead with Reysol keen on avoiding it. Tatsuya Masushima obliged with the winner 3 minutes into added time. Sanfrecce 1, Reysol 2, the final score. It was shaping up to be a 2-horse race now. Vegalta's 3-2 win over Urawa Reds meant Sanfrecce led the way due to a better goal difference. The frontrunners both drew in round 30. Round 31 saw Sanfrecce romp home to a 3-0 victory over bottom side Consadole Sapporo at home. With Koji Murasaki, Hisato Sato, and Hiroki Mizumoto ensuring that the Hiroshima side claimed 3 valuable points. With Vegalta only managing a draw against Cerezo Osaka, Sanfrecce's 17th league win of the season enabled them to open up a 2-point lead with just 3 more rounds to go. Sanfrecce made the trip to Saitama to face their former manager Mihailo Petrovic. Petrovic was with the Hiroshima club for 5 years. That insight proved valuable as Urawa Reds defeated Sanfrecce 2-0. But Vegalta's 3-all draw against Kashima Antlers meant Sanfrecce still led the standings, even with their failure to win against the Reds. Next, Sanfrecce squared off against Cerezo Osaka at home in round 33, knowing that a win here would see them crowned champions. But rivals Vegalta Sendai would have to lose to Albirex Niigata. A determined and rampant Sanfrecce went on to pump 4 into the Cerezo goal. With the visitors only managing a late consolation. 4-1 Sanfrecce the final score, and with the news filtering in that Vegalta lost 1-0 to Albirex. Sanfrecce Hiroshima were the new kings of Japanese club football, with a round to spare as they opened up a 4-point advantage. The celebrations had just started in Hiroshima. So after 34 rounds of action, here are the final standings at the bottom. Consadole Sapporo, Gamba Osaka and Vissel Kobe took the exit door for J2, with the Osaka Giants dropping to the second division for the first time since the J-League's inception in 1992. Over at the top, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, Vegalta Sendai and Urawa Reds were the top 3 finishers for 2012. That meant automatic qualification for the 2013 AFC Champions League. Join us again when the new season kicks off in March. Until then, it's goodbye and happy holidays.